Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth 4 Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth 4 for another episode of Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. In the last episode, we came to Crescent Island here, and, well, we came by shipwreck, because Link doesn't know how to use ships, ever, and, all our stuff was stolen, and we've been slowly getting it back, but our last bit of stuff requires us that we go get some scent seeds. Now, if you remember, we were pushing those seedlings up against the walls in the past, and because of that, up against the little areas, it made vines in the present. That doesn't really help us over there for the moment. We have to go around this way, but yeah, if you didn't do that, then you're going to have to backtrack a whole load. Yay!
Hey, you, listen to me. It takes a long time for trees to grow. The same goes for that vine you climb down.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, huh? I'm gonna push you now. I'm not a good person. It looks so happy! But yeah, since we pushed all those vines all over the place, we can now access the scent tree! You got scent seeds, or smell tracks monsters. Scent, yeah, tracks monsters and potential buyers, or purchasers, or whatever. Also, we can't get there yet, but that is going to be an important spot. For Gasha seeds. Now, let's go back. Let's do the time warp again! And go buy everything that we need to.
If you want something, we can trade.
For God's sakes, game. I know it's gonna happen again, so I'm just gonna switch it. You give it a shovel, but okay, trade a shovel for the hoop.
That's a herb, I'll trade you for 10 scent seeds.
And you got the bracelet. You've got all your items, except your shield. There's a reason for that, which we won't find out till much later in the game, but I'm just gonna go buy a new one. I know 50 is a bit much, but we have the money to spend. So before I go back to the present, we're going to go do that. But yeah, now that we have all our items... we can go over to the left side of the island and go to the present from there. Unfortunately, we have to go through this whole thing again. Da-da. Which, I don't know, it just takes a while. Ba-da-da-da-da. Try to get this before it cycles again. There we go. Hey. Alright. So as you can see also when we were just going around, the like up there is where the dungeon entrance is in the future, or in the present. I guess we do need the shovel. I lied to you guys. I lied so badly. But in the past it was like missing an eye. But in the present, the eye is there. And they talk about that, so wonder what the story behind that is. Let's do the time warp again! That's not the story. That's just us doing the time warp again. So yeah, let's check out this cave. There's just a great fairy, okay. Oh, back in the past, we could have gone into that cave where I said that we need the Rock's Feather and gotten a Gasha seed. I'll come back and get that at some other point, I guess. This just leads you into the past pretty much where you crashed. If, for whatever reason, you need to do that, it actually might be easier than going all the way back and around the island. But anyway, let's start Dungeon 3. God, I love this music too. What does this remind me of? I don't remember. But anyway, level 3, Moonlit Grotto. Let's see if we can... Yay, we did it! So this is a very interesting dungeon. It requires us to screw around with it. I don't know what is with this game and screwing around with, like, topography of the insides and outsides of the dungeon. Do I even want to go in there right now? No. No, I don't. But yeah, first things first, there's just grass everywhere, which kind of fits the outside. And we gotta kill those too many moldworms to go this way. And this looks nice. Let's kill it! Because as we all know, if we see a strange object, our first instinct has to be to attack it. There's a loud sound far off, like something being knocked loose. Luckily, the mechanic here is very similar to the dungeon, the 7th dungeon in, stupid Helmosaurs. The 7th dungeon in Link's Awakening, take a shot. Except we don't have to lug a giant marble everywhere. Unfortunately, that means this game doesn't have Smasher in it, and that makes me sad. The 4 crystals tie it all together. So yeah, we're actually in the Big Lebowski now. The 4 crystals are representative of the rug that tied the room together. It, like, you know, really tied the room together, man. But yeah, now we're going to have to go this way around. There's actually 2 puzzles to do here. One is to get this up over here to make a treasure appear. And the other is going to be to destroy the crystal, which apparently we need to use our sword for some reason. So once again, more puzzling than... Yeah, more puzzling than the Oracle Seasons game. Which again, if that's your thing, awesome. If it's not, I'm sorry. Also, the unfortunate thing about this dungeon is that it's in the present, which means we're not going to be hearing me talk about beautiful chests. I know you were all looking forward to it. That's like become the highlight of your days. But alas. Let's see, now that we're here, we can go there. And go around again, right? Yes. So yeah, if you remember this from our Seasons dungeons, this is going to be another dungeon where we're going to be making giant loop-de-loops. I'll show you what the dungeon looks like once we get the treasure map. Excuse me, the dungeon map. It's not really a treasure map. Okay. Oh god, but we don't have the level 2 boomerang! However, will we destroy these foes? Luckily, they are susceptible to bombs in this game. Were they susceptible to bombs in the other game? I honestly can't remember. Unfortunately, they also move around randomly like a bunch of idiots. So, yeah. Gotta get him like just at the edge of the blast. Come on. I'm so glad I got that bomb bag upgrade. Yes. And we get another key. I hate them. I hate them. Let's see. Back down this way, I think. And now that we have another key, we can go... Ow. We can go down here? I think? This room, those enemies are always going to be, like, arrayed that way as you fall, and they're very mean. Stupid Tektites and slimes and things. Right, okay, so this is another interesting room. This Moldorm here controls all the doors, and from where we are, we can just kill him right now and go down into here, and our lives are good, but we're going to be having to kill him multiple times. Now, do you remember when I told you, when we found the Pole's voices in Oracle of Seasons, how I lamented how the only way to kill them was bombs, unlike the original Legend of Zelda where you could use music to kill them? You can still kill them with bombs. Or Link's playing is so bad that they spontaneously combust. Also, the Moldorm is back, so we gotta throw bombs at it. So much for not chucking bombs at things. If only we can play him to death too, but no. Did I want to go... Actually, no. I think I wanted to go up here first. That's sad. Yeah, because we want to destroy that. And then head back down and blow them up. And avoid the P-hats like the plague. Okay. And now go this way. And we just gotta get that to activate. If you just throw it immediately, it's gonna go too far down the conveyor belt. You don't even have to kill him. Well, actually, no, you do. What am I talking about? Dovey. Dovey, there's clearly a spot on the ground indicating there's a treasure. But no. You gotta be a maverick. You gotta sneeze. There we go. And for our treasure we get the compass. Use it to track your position. Ah. Okay, Dovey, take that out of your inventory before someone gets hurt, namely you. Believe we want to go here, yeah. So this room is about symmetry. Symmetry, symmetry. Symmetry, Dovey, isn't that later? Shh, 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 that's spoilers. Also, a nice fluffy landing. Also, we get to show this off again. Funny thing is, when I first played this game, I did not... I had not played the original Legend of Zelda. My first Zelda game was Ocarina of Time. I found this out completely by accident. Just because I had the item out and I accidentally used it and the enemies died, and I was like, what? But anyway, now... Dovey. Now that we have the dungeon, we can see that the Moonlit Grotto is shaped like crescent moons! Oh my gosh! Crescent Island? Crescent Moon? Or just crescents, or boomerangs, except they're not boomerangs. But yeah, that's what they are. It's crescents. Because themes. Themes equal memes. Ow. I deserve that so much. Now I think we can just go straight up the map there. Because we have this open. And I think we just have to... I think we just have to kill enemies. I feel like we just have to kill the enemies here. Freaking P-hats! Come on. No? Okay, I guess we do have to go around. Phooey. Do we? Do we? Yeah, okay. We do. We have to go up this way. And then further up. There we go. Okay, now this is an annoying room where everything just tries to hit you. I'm just going to get the enemies out of the way and then just sit in the corner, because that's the best thing to do. You can also use your sword on these things, but that's not fun. Excuse me. Yay! Also, you know, now that we're coming up on, now that we have all 3 ring areas, I'm just gonna put the red ring on, because that was really fun to use last time. And it's gonna make our lives better. Yeah, that's right. I saw it coming. Okay, so this is the door that was closed below us, so let's not go back through there. Yeah, you thought you were gonna surprise me, but no. It was I, Dovey. Also, we got 30 rupees. That's pretty nice. Anyway, let's go up here. And look at this fancy schmancy room. It's so fancy and so schmancy. And now that we have the red ring, everything's just gonna die. Die, 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 die. And we get... the seed shooter. A remarkably different item than the slingshot from the first game. First of all, this does not have an upgrade, unlike the hyper slingshot, but that's because it does something different, as I just said. Pick your seeds, fire them, watch them ricochet. So this is actually a very fun and interesting item, and I'm not sure which I like better. First of all, when you hold down the button, you can go in 8 directions, either up, down, left, or right, or horizontally. And when you shoot, everything bounces 1, 2, 3, well, 2 times and hits on the 3rd wall. Or if you get on the first try, it's the first try. But yeah, it's really, really, really fun. Like, incredibly fun to use. And it has a lot of different permutations. And I think that it's one of the more enjoyable items in this game. And this game has some pretty fun stuff, actually. I still like the Rock's Cape the best out of, like, everything, but this is pretty good. Anyway, I think we have to drop down here. And that's not what I want to do. Yeah, that's just gonna be an empty hole, by the way. Let's go kill you. Now we can use the seed shooter to chuck scent seeds at him. Do I not go that way? Oh right, I probably should have destroyed the crystals when I was up there. That was smart. SMRT. Do I have to go all the way around just to get back? Yeah, I do. Phooey. Okay, so in order to get back up, we have to kill him, and then go around, and then kill everything all over again. Are the poles wasted? Yes, they are. And as I said before, you can shoot him with scent seeds, which is going to be something later. But in the meantime, just gonna throw bombs at him. There was no point to do that, but it makes me feel better. And the reason why we're gonna do that is to go down... no. Is to figure out where the heck we're going. Where was the last... where was the last crystal, Dovey? It was up. Okay. Again, smart. Optimized. These are not words that you find when watching Dovey's videos. I got lost in Dungeon 7 too. In Link's Awakening, so... but yeah, we can't reach this normally and bombs don't do anything, but if we get our seed shooter out and take out a scent seed, we can go diagonal, or bounce it off the wall, if you really want to be flashy. There's a loud sound far off, like something being knocked loose. Unfortunately, we don't get a whole animation of the entire dungeon collapsing on itself, but something heavy fell down below. What is that heavy something? It was the wheel. Now there's just a treasure chest here with a gaseous seed. So what kind of horrible damage have we caused? Let's find out in the next episode. Thank you all very much for watching. This has been Sephiroth Level 4 with The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.